is removes about 20 children. There's probably a funeral every fortnight in Australia via this particular illness. And when we started our crusade, Phil, there wasn't anything happening in Australia. There was no research whatsoever. And the recent news that's been publicised across the nation has highlighted some stunning new developments that stems directly from our work here in North Queensland, Phil.
Now, that is really exciting because you fill in the gaps here, but there appears to be a new drug still in its development stage that really has grabbed the attention of other countries. So what's happened?
In 2018, we seed-funded a particular trial with our partners at the Children's Cancer Institute, Phil, in Sydney. They discovered a particular type of drug combination. We've got the basic details on our Facebook site. DFMO is one particular therapeutic agent that in mice virtually cures 2/3 of the mice in the lab. So what we're trying to do now with our research partners is transfer this phenomenal success from the lab into clinical trials, and we're working as urgently as humanly possible to do that, Phil. So for the first time in the history of mankind, treatments and potential life-saving outcomes for children who otherwise were told to get their affairs in order are imminent, buddy. So
wow.
It's quite phenomenal news, and it's probably one of the most sort of groundbreaking stories in this field, pretty much in Australian medical history. So it's a big thing, and we have to capitalise upon this good laboratory news, Phil, and we've got to get these treatments into the clinic and into the lab, into the bedside as quick as possible.
Man, that 67% pretty much. That's just makes you say, did he just say that? And that's just got to be a cause for an incredible amount of optimism for you.
We've kind of, frustratingly, we've been sitting on this news for a little while because we've had a prestigious journal called Nature Communications, which is akin to the Oscars, I guess, in the film industry, Phil. They're known as the litmus test for international science, and we've just been rewarded with some phenomenal accolades from Nature magazine. So again, this is on our Facebook site. This is the most challenging field in all of medicine, Phil. It makes COVID scenario look like a walk in the park. Never in the history of mankind have scientists been able to lay a finger on this particular illness. Our children are tortured to death by every faculty of their poor bodies. Children across the north, across Queensland, across Australia are suffering at this very minute. And for the first time ever, they now have light at the end of the tunnel. So
wow.